Do you know what? Yeah, with situations like this, I feel like how you found out is immediately cancelled as an offence because the cheating is the bigger offence.
I saw that.
I saw that. You were literally on sending, and I was just standing there chewing.
I
was like, oh, she's self-regulating. This is cute. I was literally like, I literally stood in the same spot. Reading it. I saw you on sending. I was like, I see that. But great to see you self-regulating.
I'm really trying.
You were literally having a full-on breakdown. You said, let me find shame. I was like, it's too late now.
Ceiling.
Because of shoe.
But girly, hold on. I'm loving the fit.
Thank you.
You're such like a rock star style babe.
Are you calling me an emo? I feel like that was you slightly calling
No,
me
no. It's like, oh, you're edgy.
Yeah, I like a bit of edge, you know? It's all from Weekday, and Weekday is quite edgy. They're very much like, I won't say gothcore, like slightly emo cool actually.
It's a look. I haven't got into it, and I really want to get into Weekday.
Yeah, no, they have some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Only thing is that unless you order through ASOS, it takes like 5 business days. They don't offer next day delivery, and I found that quite strange in 2024 that you don't offer next day delivery. But actually, no, their stuff is quite good. My bag actually that I brought today is from Weekday as well.
I'll see that
I'm
later.
I'm liking Weekday.
Yeah, you're serving looks.
Thank you. You're looking very, very bright. Very vibrant.
I am. Thanks. Okay, so I want. How's your week been?
You know what? Yeah, I've actually had an all right week. I was on annual leave, so I had an extended weekend on top of the bank holiday, which was like the best decision ever.
That's why I spoke to you so much this week.
Because sometimes you just need to be unemployed. Like sometimes you actually just need to be unemployed. So yeah, that was good. And then I actually got a ticket to something that I want to go to. It wasn't Usher, but I got a ticket. So DLT are doing a festival. I think it's called Recipe Festival.
I think you know.
I know because I sent Tia the tweet when they announced it. I was like, we need to go. What sold me? The unlimited food and drink. Jasmine Sullivan is nice, but unlimited food and drink, okay. So yeah, I got super nervous because we know how I am about tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll be the one reminding everyone, and then I will forget. So I actually set an alarm for 9:55, I believe it was. Yeah, because the tickets went out at 10 a.m. Set an alarm to give me a minute of panic. Then the remaining 4 minutes was to actually log on and join the queue. So I actually joined the queue. Funny enough, there wasn't actually many people. I say many people. There was about 300 people in front of me, but the queue went quite quickly. But they started to mess up. You see when you see that wheel, that loading sign of doom. So I got to the front of the queue. Then it's my time to secure my tickets. I think I tried 3 times initially, and it kept coming up as something went wrong. I said, lie, not today. Not today that something's going wrong. I had a meeting at like 10:15, so I would say I had 15 minutes to secure these tickets. So I'm here panicking. Funny enough, yeah, I tried VIP just to test if it's working. That one worked straight away. Bear in mind, the VIP tickets are like £350. I said, lie. I went back. I went on the general tickets again. It happened to work this time. I was like, okay, cool. Panicking. Let me get my 2 tickets. My hand's shaking. I'm there with my card in my hand, shaking. Enter the card details, everything goes through. I actually got the tickets. And then I messaged you like, hey, did you get your tickets? You're like, I forgot.
So, right, let's get into this. Because see all that kerfuffle, all that chaos you experienced?
Yeah.
None of it.
None of it.
So you messaged me and I was like, oh, damn, I forgot. So I went on there. I saw it. I said, oh, it's this price? Because I think mine was 197 or something.
Yeah, people were saying that their prices vary. So I got mine for 150, but I saw people tweeting that they got it for 190 and their friends got it for 150.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what that was. So I went in there, I said 190. I said, is it worth it? But already, because I've spoken it. And this is the problem. When I committed to someone, which I committed to you, I'm like, I've got to do it. So whenever I say to my friends, I'm going to do something, I then have to abide by it.
Mhm.
Do you get what I mean? I can't. So I looked at it. I was like, okay, cool. All right. I said, Steph, why is it this price? You're like, yeah, but it's unlimited food and drink. I said, I bought it. But again, no wheel of doom, just da. And then once I saw because it was 300 altogether because I got 2 tickets, I was just like, sigh. And I messaged you for emphasis. I messaged Steph the sigh, I bought it. And then obviously I was talking about it later on. And then Malachi was like, what did he say to me? He was like, oh, he was so uninfused by it.
Do you know what, yeah? When it said that I had secured the tickets, I felt a slight bit of regret. Like I had to remind myself, I was like, unlimited food and drink. And
It'll be fun.
Best believe I'm about to put that, that fair consumption
what
regulation
does that
rule.
mean?
I don't know, but I'm about to put it to the test. They are going to have to drag me out of that festival because you said unlimited food and drink for that price.
Also, the queues will be brazy.
The queues will be brazy. Like, be prepared to fight for rice, but it should be a good day.
Yeah, and there's a few good performers there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Jasmine Sullivan. I've never seen her live before, and I really want to hear Price Tags live. I love Price Tags. It's I would say actually it is my favorite song from her because it's just so sexy. It gives me like, hands all over body, like wink, bite the lip kind of vibe, which I don't know. I feel like I'd rarely get from her, but I do really like that song. So I'm excited to see her live. I think they're going to still be adding to the lineup.
Yeah.
So there could be a few surprises there. But to be honest, the unlimited food and drink is enough of myself for me.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm going to have a good time by fire, by force.
I'm really excited for Share Universe.
Oh, yeah, Share Universe as well.
I am so excited. I am a stan. Anything she does, I'm like, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, she's good live as well.
So
like, her voice is incredible. Yeah, apart from that, what else has happened in my week? Oh my God. Okay, cool. Netflix. Can we talk about Netflix? I need Netflix to start being very specific when it comes to movie descriptions. Because I have suffered this week. Okay, cool. So I believe it was like either Tuesday or Wednesday night. Manny and I decided to watch a movie after work. Cool. Scrolling through Netflix. Find this movie called, I believe it's called 8 for Silver. I'm looking at the description. It says werewolf. It describes it as werewolf horror. Whatever the hell that means. Okay. I'm like, cool, werewolves. I can do werewolves. Usually I don't do horror. Like, I can't do horror. I'm 13. I'm still afraid of the dark. Like, it's not a genre for me. But werewolf horror I can do because
it's not real.
Werewolves don't exist. That one I can cope with.
Could you do Twilight?
I could do Twilight. Okay. Like, all the magical, mystical stuff, I can do that because it doesn't exist. It's when it starts getting spiritual and they start doing demons, things that you can't see. Yeah, that's when I start getting scared. Anyway, I said, cool, werewolf, that's fine. I can cope with that. Bear in mind, like, all the lights are off. Manny has to do up proper movie night. When he does movie night, he switches off all the lights. But it's cool. I was like, werewolf, I'm not going to be scared. Cool, we're watching the movie. 20 minutes in, I've realised I've messed up. Tia, they're cutting off limbs. Cutting off limbs like we're in the butchers. Possessed women floating everywhere in the farm. I said I am finished. Immediately robbed of 1 week worth of sleep. Immediately. I'm here like, where's the werewolf? They finally show this creature that they're calling a werewolf. It's literally, Dobby from Harry Potter on steroids. On not a single fur in sight. That is not a werewolf. So I'm here like, we need to put this off. And on top of that, Manny's dozing off. So technically I'm by myself. I literally shook him. I was like, you need to wake up. So, and because the film is actually kind of interesting, yeah, I still want to watch it, but I am petrified. I'm terrified at this point. To a point, yeah, not even to you. Sorry if this is a spoiler. There's a scene where they catch one of the werewolves, aka Dobby on steroids, cut it open. He's supposedly dead. And one of the girls that went missing is inside it. Like, inside its large intestine, literally, like, trying to come out, like, fully still alive, but, like, possessed. I said, I don't know what I'm watching, but where is the werewolf? What has any of this have to do with a werewolf? We've got floating demons in the farm. We've got a scarecrow made out of a dead man with no limbs. Then we've got these werewolves that are no fur, by the way. A werewolf of when have you ever seen a naked werewolf? Not a single piece of fur in sight. I have been traumatized to the point, yeah. I've started using the torch even with the lights on.
Oh, you're so annoying.
When Manny will get up and go somewhere, I'm like, where you going? I'm coming.
Do you have sensor lights?
Sensor lights where? I'm too scared for that. Everything just needs to be on. It shouldn't wait for my movement. I just need everything on. All the lights in the flat have been on. All week. Daylight, nighttime. I need to make sure I'm safe. Because now I've convinced myself that they're after me next because I know too much. I've watched the whole film. So it's almost like it's possessed me. I'm scared. All because Netflix went to go and put the wrong description. Tell the truth, Netflix. Tell the truth. There's people like me that are relying on you to guide us. I'm petrified. Literally, I haven't been able to go to the toilet with the door closed for the rest of the week.
Because the werewolf is going to come out like, ha, in your house.
Because all it takes, I'm telling you, I'm convinced myself that all it takes, they're just waiting for me to close the door one day and be in the room by myself. Then they'll all rise up. Dobby on steroids, the possessed woman, the scarecrow with no limbs. It's too much. Choose a struggle. How can all three concepts be in one movie? I'm waiting for a very big kind of, I don't know, werewolf. You know what werewolves look like?
It's layered. It's a layered film.
This is a naked Dobby on steroids. Where is the werewolf? Who wrote this movie?
No, but you sometimes with Netflix, I realise that like I have to really look. Like when I see certain films, there's some film I can't remember off the top of my head, but I watched it and I was like, whoever wrote this, your brain goes to places that mine could never be. Like how you got there? What? This is weird. I see it with anime a lot as well. See anime. Sometimes
you lot are troubled. Some of the concepts you not be coming up with.
Sometimes I'm like,
Have you ever come across anime porn?
No.
Yeah.
But it's a thing. I know it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's what made me start judging people that watch anime.
Because the thing is with anime, like, I remember I have it on, yeah, and the girl's breasts will be right up here.
Up here, but then she looks 12. In school uniform.
In school uniform. Like, there was this one thing I was watching, I can't remember what it's called. And it was like, I don't know if it was zombies or it was like people killing each other. Like two sets of people killing each other. And there was a police officer. They're on top of a building, right? And there's a police officer and there's this young girl, college girl, in her school uniform. And then, but in her school uniform, her breasts are like up here. Obviously, mini skirt, whatever have you, is looking very, waist is like
waist
this.
Is small.
Right.
They got chiseled abs.
Right.
But somehow the boobs is out here.
Just like they're like
bum hanging out of the mini skirt. They're always in school uniform.
The bum is just like, yeah, right? Cool. In school uniform. And then there's a police officer. And everyone, like, I think there's like, it's like a world where there's no consequences because it's like the end of the world. And so this girl's trying to find her brother. And so she finds a police officer. She's like, oh, help me. I'm trying to find my brother. But I don't know how I ended up on top of this building. And then the police officer's like basically turns and then tries to rape her. And I'm like, this is a child. So this is really, really, really weird and really nancy. And then on top of that, someone then kills him and you can see his head become decapitated and fall off the building. It was so graphic and weird. And I'm like, oh, and then there's other thing I was watching recently where it's this world. Sorry, I love anime.
I'm here judging people that are watching anime and you're here describing the shows that you're watching. You just expose yourself.
So there's this, because sometimes like I just read again a description and again the description's quite vague, right? So they were talking, like the description was somewhere like a world where a virus has killed the men, right?
That sounds interesting.
Right. You don't know what to expect. Cool. So then it turns out there's like this place. So there's a virus that's killing all the young men. So, and that includes the kings. So now the women have become the kings as well. But obviously there's patriarchy.
Mhm.
So they don't want people to know that the women are the kings.
Mhm.
But in this building, because there's so many less men
Mhm.
in this country at the time, the women are hungry for the men that are alive because they need them to procreate. So bare of the men are sex workers.
Oh my God.
Again, we've gone over here.
Oh my God. How did we even get here?
Right. Then, so where the king, the queen that's the king, lives, every worker is a man, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. And this is so that she has her right to choose of which men she will then procreate with to create the next king.
Okay.
Supposedly, right? So there's that. But then again, we're here.
Yeah.
Because it's all men that are living in the compound or the queen's home, they turn on each other. So now there's rape happening.
I knew it. I knew that's where you were going. I just knew that's where you were going.
And I was like,
you can trust the men. You can trust them to try and make lemonade out of lemons in that kind of situation.
I was like, what? I'm uncomfortable. Because the story was here. Now I'm seeing and it's like a power play rape as well. It's very like, I'm like, okay,
this is
how your brains, how you create these stories, and never in your mind do you think it's a bit far. It's a bit.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And that's why I'm just like, especially on Netflix, I have to read the description because I need to know what I'm getting myself into. But anime, when I say I just avoid it.
Really?
I'm not even going to force myself to try and get into it. I just find it very weird. And I think what scarred me is one time I actually came across anime porn and the girl was making love to an octopus.
Okay.
And I was like, you have to be a special kind of person to look at an octopus and say, you know what? Do you know what would bang as content? If we got this woman to shag this octopus. Because I don't even know, oh God. I don't want to describe it, but you just think about an octopus and what would end up inside.
So it's everywhere.
The tentacles is just in there. And you know how and you know what I notice about those kind of that kind of content? The woman always crying.
Oh, that's weird.
And especially when they're first penetrated, they zoom in on the eye and there's a tear. It's just very disturbing. I know people understand, enjoy anime, and I know there's different types of anime and stuff, but just seeing content like that has just really scarred me. I really do. I try not to judge people that watch anime, but also I'm just where does your anime obsession end? Is it bleeding into other areas? And also, what makes you like it so much? But yeah, that was my week.
Okay.
How was yours?
It's been a journey that you've been on with me.
You're always on a damn journey. Every week we come here. Bear in mind, this is only our third week. Every time you ask Christiana, how was your week? Every time it's a journey. She learnt something. She went through some kind of meltdown. Go on.
Because I'm unhinged. I'm so
What was
unhinged.
the meltdown of the week?
So I realized, that I just need, life is hard, yeah? Okay, am I going to go to specifics? No, I'm not. But life is hard. And so I realized that I'm trying to be a better person as a whole, right? And so I can't let the most minimal things let me down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I mean? Especially things that, in the spirit of gratitude, obviously. You're hating this already.
This is the part where we get real deep. Sorry.
But in the spirit of gratitude, things are very simple for us now. Do you get what I mean? Okay, for example, let's say we don't drink enough water. I've had this conversation with you this week. I'm not drinking enough water.
Mm-hmm.
The tap is right there. I don't have to walk to a well. My dad had to walk to a well to fetch water. I do not have to walk to a well to fetch water. There's plenty of water. Go to tap, fill up the bottle. bish bash boom.
Mhm.
Same thing with the gym. I have a gym that's like a 20-minute walk away from me, 15-minute bus ride away from me. All I have to do is get there.
Mhm.
Like, and it's the most simple things that for me that I'm realizing that I'm letting myself down on. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, all I have to do is literally put one foot in front of the other and find myself at the gym. And then it's more or less done for me. You kind of, your brain naturally goes into, do you get what I mean? So just do it. Do you get what I mean? So I'm kind of on route with just doing, right? So right now I'm trying to put that in every aspect, every aspect of my being. Like if it's the simple things that add up to the big things. So and I'm competent. I can do the simple things. So rather than procrastination and just do. And then I won't be letting myself down. Obviously, you always let yourself down in some ways, but you give yourself the best. Like right now, I'm on the space I'm in. I'm like, let me give myself the best chance to win and be good at things. And so it starts off with just doing those very basic things. So I started doing gym in the mornings, right? Because like, again, it's the most simple thing. Just get up and go. Like I don't have to trek. I don't have to do much. You just have to get up, put some clothes on, one foot in front of the other for like 15 minutes and you're there. Bish, bash, boom. Cool. So I get to my morning class, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to just do it, get out of the way. So at least I've done it. And like sooner or later, I'll see the results, like God willing. So then, cool, get to the gym. I've got class. It's a legs, bums and tums.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
I love a good legs, bums and tums.
So 30 minutes, quick. So I get in, I'm like, okay, cool. Finally got there on time. And I'm really bad with my timing for classes. So there's been a whole heap of times that I've missed it because I just miss it by like, I'll get there like a minute late.
Okay.
But I've got too much shame to walk in when everyone's already started.
Yeah.
Even if it's a minute in.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just like, oh, damn it, I missed it. And then I'll just go to do my workout, but I want the pump. Do you get me? So anyway, I've gone in now. And the minute I started, I said...
Sorry, I'm screaming at the same way you said pump like that.
No, but that's how my brain works.
Pump! I saw a thing pop out on the side of your head. I'm so sorry. I tried to give it to you. I was like, wow, that was really strong.
You're
really passionate about it. Sorry. Oh my God.
So I get in now. And my instructor, or like the person that works in the gym, is looking like this. He does not want to be there. Like, and I mean, he hands in his pockets. He's like, all right, cool.
Just like the most...
All right, come on, next.
Lackluster moves.
Next. All right, put the bar here. All right, go. Go. All right, next. I felt guilty. I said, I'm sorry I'm making you do this.
So like it's not his job.
I've got up. I've said, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've got there and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I'm putting you through this. If I wasn't here, and to be fair, no, don't get me wrong, I'm not the only person in that class.
Yeah.
But he did not want to be there. He did not want to be there. And I felt so guilty for being... But my thing is now, like we've been having a conversation about this because all those like commercial gyms, obviously I'm not going to name no names, but like...
It's usually a 24-hour gym.
Yeah. They're giving grubby. They're giving...
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a bit like, I think where we might be at the point where when we really want to, like when it was younger, we're just doing it and it's fine. Do you get what I mean? Whereas now we're trying to really invest in our lifestyle. We have to start investing in like, you know, a bit more into like, if we want to feel good in this place. Because like, before we were partying more, do you get what I mean? And not to say, again, I'm the queen of going out. I love it. But where we want to like really enjoy ourselves, like this is a place where we go to decompress, we actually have to start forking out a bit more money to get the quality that we actually want, because
we need to start going to gyms that actually give you towels.
Yeah.
Do you know what I miss? I miss gym box.
So I love them.
I really miss gym box.
But there's not enough of them. That's the problem.
There's not, there's not enough of them, and the closest one is literally a good 40-minute drive for me.
That
And that alone is a workout to me. So by the time I get to the gym, do you know what will happen? I'll park up, yeah. I'll go up, look around, say, actually, why the fuck am I? I've already done my bit. And then go downstairs, go in my car and go home.
But I was having a conversation about like, because obviously I've got my main gym membership, which is one closest to my house, for ease. And I'm thinking, and this might be my way of holding myself accountable. I'm gonna do a class pass so that I can get the experiences of other better gyms. So that, do you get me?
Yeah, actually, I think I have. Do you know what's mad? I actually have gym pass.
Okay.
So I have access to other gyms. But do you know, I'm still holding on to my membership with my current gym because it's 24 hours. And I've convinced myself that, okay, wait, if I want to work out at midnight, I never want to work out at midnight.
We ain't doing that.
I'm not even awake at midnight.
We did that when we was 21.
Yeah, that's when I had strength. But in my head, I've convinced every time I consider cancelling, I'm like, no, but I might need it. I might want to work out at midnight. Do I even work out in the day? Me getting to the gym in the day is a blessing. I'm here now talking about midnight. What vim is going to hit me at midnight that I'm all of a sudden like, wait, I must get up and work out. It's not going to happen. But I've convinced myself. I'm that deluded. I'm like, no, I need to hold on to it because what if it's like 1 a.m. and I get like a crazy, like, I got a crazy burst of energy and I need to go and work out when? Christiana, it's so bad. I have a treadmill. You know the walking pad that I recommended as the adult fine last week?
Please tell me you're using it.
Ask me how many times I've used it. Bear in mind, it's in the flat. Like, it's in, like, the office, the home office. It's right there. How many times? Was it not the once where I was like, yeah, get my life together. Yeah, we're doing it. Now, I look at it, I walk past it.
So, wait, I've got a question because don't you get triggered? So, this week in particular, I've been triggered. So, on the gram, just scrolling. See, Kalani's got new music out. And then see the images. I said, let me find myself. Let me find myself working out. Let me find myself working. The abs.
Do you know it's mad when someone uses their abs to announce their single, their comeback single. Why are your abs like that? No, but seriously, what's she training for? War?
You know, I zoomed in.
She looks like, what is it? Who is it? Is it Venus?
Who's Venus?
No, it's not Venus. There's like a warrior. There was like a warrior back in the day. It's not Venus. Is it Buffy the Vampire? No, it's not Buffy the Vampire.
Not Buffy the
There
Vampire.
was like one, and she wears like the little mini skirt. She's got chiseled abs. It was giving warrior vibes. I'm never gonna lie to you. Like, why are your? That is abs. That's like she's cut.
It's because I saw an extra muscle that I'd never seen before.
I never
on the
muscles.
sides. Like, so you've got the abs, right? Cool. Then you saw the extra.
There's like extra muscle on the side. What
What is
were you doing? She must not have more than 10% body fat. She can't.
No, she can't. But then, my first thing is like, how do I get there? And what are you eating? What's the diet like to get there?
That must be like straight chicken steak and a sprinkle of broccoli and some protein. She must bath in protein powder.
I just need people to tell me what.
But also, why are you training like that? What could you possibly need those abs for? I literally want to, like, what did you do?
No, can I just say, yeah, and because I'm getting more into fitness and stuff like that, or trying to, I'm being served more fitness content. So I sent you the video yesterday where it's this woman, right? And like there's this voiceover saying, when I see it, someone training like this, I don't know what they're training for, but they're training for something. And it's got like, I mean, sis was doing the most. So it was like, there was a resistance band that she's jumping on to then jump on those boxes. I can't remember what you called, but the boxes that we have at the gym. And then to do a one-legged squat straight away on the box. Then she's on a Pilates ball, you know, the big ball.
Yeah.
On the Smith machine. And like kneeling on the Pilates ball as she's doing a chest press. It was just like...
And do you know what's mad, yeah? With the type of gym that we go to, you do that shit there and they'll ban you.
No, you know what, actually?
No.
No, I've seen trainers do the most. Like, we've got some great trainers, and they are so creative. They are so creative.
But do you sometimes feel like when it gets too creative, like, are you just using me to experiment, or is this working something?
Do you know what? I just trust them wholeheartedly.
I don't, sometimes I feel like they're,
do.
because sometimes when I'm in the gym and I see like the PTs like training people, yeah, some of the exercises that they're getting them to do, I'm just looking at them like, but what is this working? Because it feels like you're trying to make up the time.
But you know it's what's working. Like, if you feel it.
The exercises of today, they've advanced to the point where I'm like,
Nah,
what
they
are you
so
working?
creative.
And do you know what you're targeting? And are you genuinely feeling something? Or are you just exhausted from the fact that you're doing too much and working nothing?
But no, because it gets boring, innit? So you have to find like new ways to do things. So like whenever I see really creative workouts, I'm like, yeah! 'Cause I really want to learn.
Because you know what? Yeah, I hate that. Like, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not going to enjoy it.
You
So
will
there's
eventually,
though.
though.
There's no point making it creative for me because you're just wasting my time. I'd rather just like suck it up and do it than try and be creative. We're doing too much.
I want to be like, there's a film I watched. I can't remember, like, but it's like there's this man climbing up walls. Like, I want to be so eventually in calisthenics that I'm able to just like do all the things.
You can go rock climbing. There's a rock climbing place in...
There's one near me, actually.
Yeah, there's rock climbing places.
I
can barely do a push-up, so that won't be for me. But could be for you.
Yeah. I'm getting better with push-ups. I'm really proud of that. And I want to start doing track again. I love track.
You do track for like 4 weeks. Then you stop. A week later you say, I want to start doing track again.
Yeah.
That's just say you stopped for like a year. You were at the track a couple of weeks ago. You were at the track a couple of... Please.
It was actually a couple of weeks ago.
I want to start doing track again. You were at the track a couple of weeks ago. Please.
Right. So, talking about, obviously, Kehlani's abs and her new music, can we finally have the Beyonce conversation?
No, because I'm avoiding that album.
I know you have, and I've been sending it to you. Right. So let me tell you. So when Cowboy Carter came out, so already I was a bit excited when I heard Texas Hold'em. And I'm not a country girl. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a country girl. But I was just a bit like, oh, this is something new. And you know me, I like a new little flavor. So cool. I liked it. 16 Carriages. Yeah, Texas Hold'em. Loved it. Then she announced, like, obviously, it was a country album. So Cowboy Carter came out. And so I was like, immediately, I was like, let me listen, let me see. And obviously, I've grown up with country in the fact that my mum used to love it. And I had no time for it whatsoever. Me and my dad are more like jazz. Yeah, we're just definitely jazz, soul. My mum was country. And that was her thing. Over there, girl. But when I listened to this, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Then I saw Jolene that I said, not Dolly P. Not Dolly P. So had Dolly Parton's interlude. I really liked it. Then heard Jolene. I got so excited. One, I screamed. And my mum was in Malaysia at the time, right? And my mum isn't the best with technology. She's not terribly bad, but she's not like the best. So never answers her WhatsApps. But just calls me instead. Well, WhatsApp call me to tell me anything. But
really?
Like, yeah, she's not.
Oh, my mum's the complete opposite. That
you
woman's
said
too...
your mum does YouTube.
My mum is too online. She follows me on all socials. She doesn't watch TV. All she watches is YouTube. She is on WhatsApp. She is on Snapchat. She's on TikTok. She is on Twitter. She's on Instagram. She's too online.
Oh, wow.
She's doing too much.
If my mum followed me on socials, I'd really block her. Like, you don't need to see what
sometimes I want to tweet stuff like...
You don't need to see what
I'm like, no, this is going to reveal too much. But yeah, sometimes I want to tweet stuff and I'm just like, I can't because she will actually just see it. And Tree said, when I tweeted yesterday that she's too online, she called me immediately.
Did she?
I was like, you're too online.
That is so cute.
But yeah, carry on with your...
So I hear it. Scream in my house right now. So I know she's not going to necessarily see her messages. Pardon me. So I messaged the family group chat, the Malaysian family group chat, right? And like everyone, and obviously it's very, very wholesome. So everything is like, happy Easter, happy Good Friday, guys. Da, da, da. Obviously my family are essentially devout Catholics. So, it gives very happy birthday, everybody. It's that kind of announcing group chat. So here I come, screaming obviously I haven't said anything to anybody in town because if anyone knows me, I'm quite bad with communication. Like I take forever to get back to a message. Call me. So then I'm like, so I've heard it. I've copied the links to Jolene. I've been like, good morning, family. Hope you're well. Can somebody, and I've added my 2 cousins who are like similar ages to me, just like probably a couple years younger. And I'm like, can someone send this to my mother, please? Or play this for my mother, please? Because we're having a cultural moment here and I really want to share it with her. Most corny thing ever. Most out. Like, it was like, no one responded, by the way.
I'm screaming. It's not even edgy.
And then even when I spoke to my mom, I then called her later on that day and I was like, so girl, did you see? And she's like, what? I was like, Beyonce has a country album out. And she's like, I can't imagine that. Like, really? She's like, oh, do you know Blue's singing now? I was like, is she, girl? Is she? She's like, yeah, sorry. I was like, okay. Don't know where you saw that.
Where
What
did she
video?
see that?
I don't know. But my mum she does go on Facebook now. She's really like,
oh, she's online too.
She's starting just catch up with her friends. Don't have a display picture up there, of course not.
Of course not.
But so then I was like, I sent it to you, take a listen because I really want us to bond over this. It's really cute. So yeah, I had that moment. And then I was trying to like share it with you. Obviously I posted it and you have just not been. Have you listened to that album? No. You're so annoying. You don't even know if you like it.
I love Beyonce so much. I just don't want to give her opportunity to disappoint me. And I don't like country and I did not like 16 Carriages or what is it?
Texas Hold'em. You didn't like that?
No. I don't like country. I'm like, I thought Act 2 was gonna be like a bit of like hip hop. Maybe we're gonna get, you know when Beyonce did the remix to In the Club?
Yeah.
50 Cent, like I thought it was gonna be that. Then she goes and does a country album. Like, that has nothing to do with me. I love Beyonce, and don't get me wrong, yeah. If you see me at the concert with a cowboy hat, mind your business.
No, I'll be there. I'll so be there.
That woman is phenomenal. And again, like I said, I think I said this on the last show. I'm a big fan of production. Beyonce's like the production queen. So for me, I'll go there for that experience. But I've been avoiding the album just because I'm so scared that my love, the love of my life, by my husband, is gonna let me down. I don't like country, but do you know what? I will listen to it today. On my way back home, I'm actually gonna go listen to it. But yeah, I'm just not into country. And also now it's making me scared about what Act 3 could possibly be.
Why?
Because the dance album, she got me with that one because it was more like...
It's very Vogue. It was very,
very Vogue, very like New Orleans inspired as well, which I love. I love like, how would I say? What do they call it again? I love like the sounds that come out of New Orleans. Like I love it. Like the whole twerking scene, like the LGBTQ community out there. Like
it's very cool. It's very vibrant.
It's very vibrant. I love it. But with country, I'm just, unless it's like Dolly Parton or Tina Turner's country album that no one seems to remember, I just can't really do it. But I will listen to it because people are saying that it's more of a Beyonce album than it is a country album. But what does that mean? But I'm going to listen to it on my way home. I've just been avoiding it just because I don't want to be disappointed. But I love her, so she can really do no wrong in my eyes. Also, actually, did you see Blue's Blowout?
No.
Sis is growing up.
Yes.
Sis is growing up.
Yeah.
Oh, she's growing.
She is growing.
Sis had a blowout and all sorts. I feel like they're going to launch her like when she's around like 16, 17.
Yeah, I feel they'll wait for her to actually have a childhood and then it's like she's going to the biggest thing. Biggest.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are your parents. You don't have an excuse.
You can't fail. You cannot fail.
You don't have an excuse.
On talking about Jay-Z, have you heard J. Cole's yet?
No. So, again, I like to take my time when I'm listening to music, especially music where there's hype around it, because I don't want to be influenced by other people's opinions.
Did you see hype around J. Cole's?
Yeah, because what is it?
The diss track.
The diss track.
Okay.
So I want to listen to it in my own time, preferably when I go to the gym or on the treadmill. Now you can see why it's being delayed because I'm not going to the gym and I'm not going on the treadmill. But I like to listen to music away from the hype, just so I can form my own opinion of it. I like J. Cole anyway, so I doubt I won't like this project. But for me, it's just I don't like it when I'm listening to it and I'll go online and see all the opinions, or I see a lot of opinions like just before I listen to it.
Because it jades your experience
It
a
jades
bit,
my
doesn't it?
experience.
Yeah.
And I like to listen to album. Like when I listen to an album, I like to be in an environment where I'm by myself and I can fully take it in. I listen to the whole project in order. I used to listen to albums on shuffle, you know. That's actually
you?
really bad.
Why?
I don't know. I just like to. I thought I like to mix it up, but
You don't
really,
get the whole story.
you don't get the
yeah.
whole story. Whereas when I listen to it like in its like correct order, in its whole entirety, it actually feels like an experience.
We're insufferable music heads, by the way.
We're
So
insufferable music heads. You can see the vibes at the back. That wasn't part of the setup. This is ours. This is ours. Music.
Yeah,
I'm joking. But no, I'm not joking. This is actually ours. But yeah, I like to take my time when I listen to music. Because I believe albums are like almost like it's like storytelling. It's like reading a book.
It is. Yeah.
So you listen to it, and it's like sometimes you actually find that the story kind of flows throughout the album. That there's a common theme, or it's like a journey. Like you almost go through a journey of like sometimes it can be like you start off happy, like in love and stuff. You go through the honeymoon period, and then towards the end, it's almost like, you know, you're coming to the end of the relationship, or there's a breakup or some kind of like it evokes emotion. So
yeah,
for me, when I listen to an album, I need to be like by myself and fully take it in without any external opinions. I'm really doing all this to say that I didn't go on the treadmill or go to the gym, so I haven't been able to listen to the album. But let's just take the deep explanation and stick to that story.
Fine, we'll come back next week and see what we feel. Right. I also want to talk about something that rattled me this week. Yeah, rattled me. So I'm online. So Stephanie had a conversation with me, and she's like, "Girl, you need to start using Twitter,
please."
Literally like that,
please.
And I'm like, but I'm scared of Twitter, and everyone seems a bit negative out there.
Yeah, they're crazy on there. But do you know what? Yeah, I feel like people that don't use Twitter are always like 3 business days behind on current topics. Because the topic starts on Twitter
and then goes over to the other socials. By
the time it reaches Instagram, it's already 3 business it's already 3 business days and everyone's moved on to the new subject. So I'm just like, just go on there. 1, for the entertainment, but 2, so you can actually stay across things in real time.
Fair. So, rightly so. And I was met with chaos the minute I went on there. And I said it to Steph. I said, ha! Right. And we had a discussion about this. So let me go into it. So there was a guy, this is all US, right? And he apparently went on a date with a girl and he didn't like her fit, right? He was like, so I'll describe what he said she was wearing, yeah? So grey Timbs, I think they called it Old Navy. So I guess that would be like Army and Navy here. Jeans, like mid blue.
Oh, yes.
And he called it the H&M Gold Zip puffer jacket. But it was like, you know, those kind of like this material, but imagine black and just, you know, and
the pleated material.
Not pleated. So not pleated. Imagine.
Oh, like it's like thin.
The thin.
Oh, yeah.
With the gold.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
That's what he said he was wearing. And then he was like, when she came, so he made a lot of effort for the date. So I think he bought like flowers and he wanted to get her a Stanley Cup. But they didn't have it. I think it's Walmart or something. They didn't have it. So he got her like the iridescent Starbucks cup.
Oh, the Starbucks cup. Yeah, I heard about it.
And he was like, he was FaceTiming her and he liked her on there. So they were like, actually set up the date. So he came with these gifts to kind of, which is quite nice, give it to him. So then he saw her in the fit, which he didn't like. So grey Timbs, jeans, and the black jacket with the gold zip. He was very specific. And then he was like, but when she came, he was like, you could see the opacity of her hair because of the heat damage.
He's being way too specific. Is giving sassy.
It's so sassy. And then he was like, and like her lips were dry. And he was like, not a little lick your lip dry, like it crusted. It's been crusted.
Oh, she's dehydrated.
Like really, like, and I was like, okay, you're giving sassy. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, your lips, you know, you don't want to walk around with dry lips but like heat damage, like king, like what the hell?
No, you said heat damage.
What the hell? So he was like, he didn't like her fit. So they had the date, whatever. And then he was like, the fit put him off so much that he was like, he was gonna like just ghost, essentially. But he decided, he spoke to his friend and his friend was like, don't do that. You're a big man now. We can't just do that.
Yeah.
So he messaged her and he said he didn't want to tell her it was because of her fit. So he told her, it's because I'm not physically attracted to you. I don't actually understand why that
But
is better.
Is that not worse?
I just don't understand why that was the better option.
Is that not worse?
Right. So he was like...
So you called me bun. Instead of saying that you didn't like my outfit, you said I'm ugly.
You told me I'm clapped. So cool. Now...
The logic.
Like, just say I can't dress, but just say I'm clapped.
Just say my shoe was bent. Why are you calling me ugly?
So then, yeah, right, cool. So then he sent her this message and he was like, I just think we'll be better off as friends, da da da. And she rightly so was like, okay, well, thank you for being so mature about it. Give me a bit of time to get used, because I was seeing you in this light. So give me a bit of time to get used to it, da da da. Now, later on, he does one of these street interviews that they do. Like, you know when guys are like, so what are your icks?
The Westwood lot.
Right.
The little mics.
Yeah.
So you can ban those damn things.
So he's basically gone, that someone said, what is like a major ick for you? I don't know, something around in the realms of that. And he was like, oh, when someone can't dress, like I went on this date and the girl was wearing da 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 da. And he was like, yeah, it wasn't me. Like I didn't date her again. Someone's obviously gone and sent it to her. And obviously he didn't mention her name. He didn't mention her name.
It would have been me. Or I would have followed that with, are you gonna have it?
Go, is this who you're saying? Swear that. So he's gonna send that. So someone sent it to her. So she's like, oh, could you please remove that? And obviously it seems like he's a comedian as well. So he was like, well, no, it's funny and I didn't mention your name, so what's the problem? Nah, I don't get it. And apparently she lives out of state or whatever. So he was like, I don't even know how you got this, but it ain't that deep.
All it takes is one messy friend.
Right.
Who's chronically online.
Oh, and the way he described, the jacket, he described the jacket as a H&M jacket, right? So, okay.
Not H&M catching a stray bullet.
What? So then the girl comes back, right? And the girl shows what she was wearing. So she really wasn't wearing grey Tims. It was black Tims, but they're like navy black. So, you know, like that kind of, it's like the suede, innit? She showed the jeans she was wearing. And then she showed the puffer jacket she was wearing, and it's like, it's not a H&M gold zip. And all I'm thinking in my head is, so you can't wear H&M on a date?
No, you can, you know. I'm sorry, H&M has some bits.
But like, what is dating etiquette? Because right now, I was, again, now, y'all gonna know this. There's many times in the week that I'm hanging from the ceiling. Insecurities have rattled me.
So
I've called Steph.
Let's explain what hanging from the ceiling is. So, Tia and I, when we're extremely rattled, we use the term I'm on the ceiling. So, for example, if I'm like, something has rattled me, like I'm like all up in my, like I'm rattled, I would call Tia and all I have to say is,
we're hanging from the ceiling.
Tia, I'm on the ceiling.
On the ceiling. Just chilling.
And she knows exactly what I mean.
It's like,
she knows it's a crisis.
It's the visuals of, if you could imagine someone hanging from a pole, but with their legs hanging down, just like a bat. Just
like a bat.
Just like this.
In the corner of the ceiling. So not in the middle, literally in the corner, having a meltdown, upside down. That's what we call it when we're rattled, like we're on the ceiling. So if I ever tweet, or if Tia ever tweets, or you see anywhere where we said we're on the ceiling, just know something has rattled us.
We've been on the phone having...
There's a crisis.
There's been a crisis, an hour breakdown.
Literally. Like, literally, like, it's a breakdown. But yeah.
So now I'm like, ha! H&M. So what do we wear? Because have I been showing up to dates just looking higgy hagger?
No, but I think it depends on the kind of date. Because if it's an activity date, that outfit sounds perfectly fine.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like, I wear shake jeans to like activity dates because I need room to like maneuver, because I take shit too seriously. I can't do an activity date and I'm not fighting you. It's
true.
War.
Competitive.
It's war.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's like a more like fancy date,
what, like a restaurant?
A restaurant. And even then, it depends on the restaurant. Like, if it's like a fancy date, then maybe, like, you'd be expected to dress up a bit more. But I feel like it was kind of unfair for him to be like, oh, I'm just not physically attracted to you, rather than saying that actually it's about her fit.
Yeah.
And then obviously that sparks a whole conversation on Twitter, obviously, about what is appropriate to wear on a date, etc. First of all, H&M has some bits, and let's not lie, men especially, the most they're showing up in is Zara, if not a little designer piece that's just overdone. So I feel like
it's
it's
true.
kind
Like
of
men
unfair.
will white t-shirt and jeans all the time, just white t-shirt and jeans. And I'm not to say it looks great, guys. Keep on doing your thing.
Yeah,
But
it looks great if it's not ripped or has random paint. That paint splatter thing, I hate it. But yeah, it looks good.
when it's a crisp white tee
Yeah.
and a jean, elite. We love it. But for us, it's a bit different. So
I feel like
was
there's too much pressure on us.
I called Steph. I said, Steph, how are the people them? Because you know, in this life, we're just trying to look good. The standards are changing all the time.
The standards are, that's why listen, I thank God we're not single, you know. I would have been fighting for my damn life.
No, every day having a breakdown about what
that's
the
how
person
when
will
one
think
young
of me.
New Balance to a date, all of a sudden there's a thread on Twitter about me. I go on TikTok, they're describing my outfit. What? I feel like people are being really unfair, and I think people also need to, I think he should have added more context in terms of like what type of date it was, where it was as well. Because I feel like, I don't think she's stupid. She seems like an intelligent young woman. She actually responded.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think if it was a more like, if it was an upscale restaurant or something, I think she would have
made more of an effort. Yeah.
But from the sounds of it, by the way he described her fit, it sounded like more of a casual date.
Yeah, like catch up, like let's.
What's wrong with H&M bomber jacket?
Brother.
I think he's just too specific, and fair enough if that's your preference and you want something that dresses up and shows out. Cool, and doesn't have heat damage.
That was so sassy.
That is
and also,
sassiest.
he said like, oh, you know, sometimes I'll show up in a purple or red tracksuit. I was like,
oh no, you're sassy, mate. Purple or red tracksuit. You have no right to be chatting about. Do you know what it is to wear a full purple tracksuit? Actually, someone. I remember one time
paying to pass that off.
I can't even say where I was because it would be so obvious who it was, but I was somewhere and this person came in late. Like there was a whole group of us. This person came in late, burst into the room in a full purple and yellow Adidas tracksuit. Bear in mind, this person doesn't wear tracksuits on the norm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was clear that he was trying to be cool. When I was so disgusted, my face dropped immediately. And you know when everyone's looking at each other like, oh, you see what this... And they wore it with hiking boots. So imagine a full purple Adidas tracksuit, yeah, and where the stripes are, that's yellow, and then you're wearing hiking boots.
No, but if you're confident, go on, King.
No,
you know?
no.
Go on, King.
A purple tracksuit, that's when I realized actually how awful the colour purple can be with certain outfits. Because what are you doing wearing a full purple tracksuit? Unless it's the Kai Collective one, which is purple, but it's actually really nice.
I mean, no, I believe some people can pull it off. Like if you've got confidence and you carry yourself well and
not hiking boots and tracksuit though.
You're attractive. Then
not hiking boots and tracksuit.
The hiking boots isn't it?
Not even confidence can save you. That's madness. Hiking boots.
No, but you know that you got the stylish ones. You get what I mean?
Did you not see? There was no trainers in your house, not one.
No, but you know what? Central St. Martin stones can pull that off. They can. They're stylish. We don't understand it. We don't understand it because we're simpletons. But they're creative genius. Nah.
Maybe you're. But I just saw the hiking boot with the, and you know it's got the hooks where the lace is. I said, bro. Are you going to the gym or are you hiking? Are you in the Missy Elliott video or are you climbing the mountains with Mr. Beast? Which one is it?
But on the fashion topic, yeah, I'm very excited.
About what?
Because Ed Hardy is back. It is back. It's a thing. And 16-year-old me is so gassed. So I'm gonna wear Ed Hardy. I'm gonna wear it. I'm going to wear it and I'm gonna look like a blood clot baddie. What do you mean?
Okay, Ed Sheeran. I'm so sorry, Ed. I'm so sorry. Wrong Ed. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Ed. Please go back to what you were doing. I'm so sorry. Ed Hardy. What at your big age? What business do you have with Ed Hardy at this big age?
We grew up on Ed Hardy.
Okay.
So for that, nostalgia.
It's had its time.
And it's having its time again.
Okay, but on who? Who did you see it on?
Nobody. I saw the ads. I'm not very excited.
You saw the ads?
I saw the ads.
Actually, I did see Ed Hardy on someone, but it you know, like the Instagram babes. Like the It was like what is it? It's like a mesh top, but slightly cropped, and then the mini skirt.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
You can't pull that off.
Yeah.
We
But
wear block heels.
No.
We can't pull it. We wear block heels.
Right.
We're currently being saved by the kitten heel trend. We can't wear Edge Howdy with that
Let's
mini
have
skirt.
this conversation because
Block heel brigade.
Block heel. Me and Steph a couple years ago. I was in my job, minding my business, working in entertainment, but I had a podcast in my ear, yeah? A particular podcast that, we really loved, right? Really loved. They're great people.
That's the day I found
really
out they don't love us.
Right. So just listen, I am, the podcast has me keying at my desk. Everyone knows I'm listening to something and it's all right. I'm laughing. And then they talk about block heels. See girls that wear block heels, yeah. Like you can't even walk like that.
And they described the heel down to the T. They said the new look block heel. I looked over at my wardrobe. I could hear my new look block heel screaming.
You know when you realise you're subpar? You said, I thought I was hot. I thought I was hot.
They said and ever since then, I have not looked at a block heel the same again. I don't even think I've worn a block heel since then. I still have them, just in case.
I think I called Steph that day. I said, Steph, we're clapped. We're clapped and we're not cool.
We're not cool.
We're not cool.
But the thing is,
it's us that they keep kidding about.
What am I supposed to do? I can't wear the thin stiletto. My leg will just be bending.
Able to do it.
My leg, the foot will just be bending. You see the heel. You know the heel. You see like this at the back.
But you see when there's a lot of lower half, like
Yeah.
there's a lot of weight
to carry.
You
want them
on the
little
ankle.
stilts. You want them little stilts to hold up these thighs.
Guys.
And there's one time I actually wore like a thin heel like that, yeah. When I say my legs were shaking the whole night.
It's
Yeah.
hell.
My legs were shaking the whole night as in my calves were
No, but
screaming.
I've tried, Steph, because every time I put on a block heel, it's them
Yeah,
in my
it plays
head.
in my head. You know
It's
them,
them in my head.
them new look block heels. I was like, yeah.
I have tried so many times, and you'll see my ankle just doing.
It literally just shakes. You're there shaking. People are trying to talk to you. You're irritated, yeah, because you're trying to concentrate on maintaining your balance.
Oh my God.
You're just irritated because you're trying to focus on maintaining your balance. But this is why I said, thank God, yeah, that kitten heels are back in. Because that thing has been saving me.
No, they're
Kitten
gonna
heel?
they're gonna flog us for that eventually.
I don't
when
care.
it comes round.
Right, but as long as it's still hot right now, I'm gonna ride the wave. See me? Kitten heel queen. Kitten heel. Kittened out. Kitten as close to the floor as possible. You snorted. It's fine.
I'm so triggered.
They're gonna have to accept us for who we are. So snort. We're already part of Block Hill Brigade. So.
Oh, we're so uncool. But no, it is. I'm on a journey. We are on a journey to become cool. We are.
Oh my God! Remember your birthday, Hill Saga.
Okay, right. Right. Let me tell you.
The 1 year we tried to make you a bad bitch.
I wanted to flog Stephanie. So Stephanie is a stylish babe, right? And me too, sort of stylish, but Steph is more edgy. Steph is more, she pushes the boundaries a bit more, right?
I'm joking. Yeah.
She pushes the boundaries a bit more. So when discussing outfits, we'll go back and forth with each other, right? So there's this one year, I think it's my 25th birthday. So Steph is like, Chris, you need to wear this
We're
heel.
gonna go all out. I said this year, you're gonna be a bad bitch. Because I'm trying to get out of the hood. So I'm like, you need to start taking pictures and becoming an influencer so we can get out of the hood. So I nominated myself as an agent / stylist.
She's been that for years. She still is, but anyway. So, right. So she's like, Chris, get this heel. I said, Steph, I'm not too sure. But my feet are quite, like, I'm a size 7. I'm 5'6". My feet should be a size 5, but they just grew more. Do you get me? It's quite big for my height. So, and they're also a bit wide. You're a little wide-footed girl.
A bit.
Just
I found out the hard way.
So, cute though. Cute-ish. No, right. But so we get this shoe and I'm looking at it And it's how do you say the word? Perplex? Perplex.
Oh, perplex.
Perplex.
Perspex.
Perspex.
Perspex. Yeah.
Right. And it was remember that was a whole moment of Perspex heels.
It was in back then.
So I put this on and me and the material are fighting each other. I said, this isn't going to look nice. And even when it's in a box, I was like, this is Steph. I said, I don't think, no. She's like, no, try it and take a picture. I said, Steph, you don't want to see this picture. She's like, no, try it. Take the picture. So me and this heel are fighting. I've got in the heel. Now, number one, my feet are doing this. But also, because it's Perspex, it's plastic, isn't it? So it's stretching out the skin. So my somewhat brown skin are now looking hella yellow in the shoe where it's stretched out the skin and the skin is fighting.
Do you know what it looked like? You know there's like, what is it called? Is it like pork shoulders when they wrap it up with the string?
You.
When they wrap it up with the string.
I hate you.
The foot was constricted.
And then you've got to remember, then the foot, because it's plastic, the foot starts to sweat.
Yeah.
So now it's steaming. And
you could see the steam in the shoe. When she sent me that photo, I was so angry.
It was hell.
I was so angry. Because what do you mean?
Now, do you know how much shame? I felt shame. And I hadn't even stepped out my house yet.
We had this whole outfit planned. And her foot is what ruined us at the last minute. Because sis forgot to mention that she got a white foot. Bear in mind, back then, they were starting to roll out the white fit shoes. So it was an option. Sis just failed to disclose that she got a white foot. So her foot is all squashed up in the shoe. The shoe is fighting for its life. The foot is fighting for its life.
Like pink
They're both
and
sweating.
Pink and yellow toes.
They're both sweating.
It was
I was like, you know
hell.
what, just go wear your Block Hill.
It was hell.
And Block Hill she wore. Block Hill she wore.
That outfit was quite cute.
It was cute, but it wasn't giving bad bitch.
No, I think it was.
No, it was. Up until the foot.
Not the foot.
The foot gave assistance.
But like, again, being hot, like the girls, because they looking good. It's a work in progress. So I think I will eventually get there by fire, by force.
I just feel like if you join the Block Hill Brigade before 30, it's kind of permanent. Because our bones and joints get weaker. At 30, your bones start cracking randomly.
Don't trap my destiny.
Your bones start cracking randomly.
Yeah, but you know what you can do? Go to the gym and work out your calves. Because I be looking at girls' calves. We've got one friend who's me and Steph were talking, her calves.
Incredible.
If
defined.
Woo! In a hill?
Like she's been running track all her life.
Woo! You see when a girl has a good calf?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But when you have a good calf, you can support your ankle. My ankle ain't got no support.
Me and Steph, we sat there. We were looking at our calves. What calves, you may ask? None. We don't have them. Where are they? Where to be found? Where's the muscle?
No, I have muscular calves. They're just useless because I don't work them out.
Oh, God, I don't.
It's carried itself from the years back when I used to be quite like active. So it's there to remind me that I once was something, but it's also supported by very weak ankles. So
because I'm doing track now, I think I feel it more in my calves. So that I'm hoping that should be working it out. That
should hopefully bring you out, save you from the Block Hill Brigade.
Right. On that note, let's talk about childhood trends, right? Because
Lord,
we have had so many moments.
Lord.
So many moments.
Every day I actually wonder where that green raincoat that I got from Primark is. Like, did I throw it away? Did I give it to someone? Where is it?
You know, like, a lot of those clothes, I'm like, where? Did they just disappear? Did we just get...
away? I don't know. Like,
do you throw away clothes?
Yeah, I do. You know, I'm bad. You see how people like sell on Vinted and all that? You lot are better than me. That thing's good. I've thrown it away.
I'm like a little charity store.
I only give away stuff to charity that I know is in really good condition. I don't believe in donating stuff that is in bad condition. No matter what situation anyone's in, they do deserve decent clothes. Yeah. So if I know if it's like ripped up or it's just not in good condition, I do throw them. I recycle them. I take them to the recycling bin. But if they're in good condition, and actually I have a lot of clothes that still have the tag on.
Oh, really?
Because I buy stuff, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna do it, and I never wear it. I never wear it. So with those, especially when I was moving out and I was moving into my flat, I literally gave charity about 6 bags worth of clothes, all with tags on it.
Really?
All with tags. I'm pretty, you know, it's a Nigerian man, so I'm like, I don't even know if he actually. I feel like he may have sent it to Nigeria.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not still charity because they'll sell it there.
Oh.
It'll become thrifting. Bend down and pick for the Nigerians listening. You know what I'm talking about. It'll become thrifting. But when I'm just saying that because he's Nigerian, I shouldn't judge people like that. But I'm just like, he was way too happy to see those clothes with the tag still on.
No, but like that's
he opened the bag immediately.
Yeah, but that's a reason to be happy. Even if you were giving it to charity.
I don't know. I just feel like he didn't. I feel like it didn't make it to the shop, the storefront. I feel like he may have sent it somewhere. But yeah, in terms of like even like our hairstyles.
Oh, Quiff London.
Oh my God, Quiffs.
Quiff London.
And did you like used to like slightly burn your hair so that it will stay in place?
She knows I did.
Without the.
She knows I did. The amount of heat damage I gave myself was crazy.
I literally used to put grease on my hair and I'll straighten it. Yeah.
Pink.
Yeah.
Pink moisturizer. You can smell it. The minute we say the words,
you could smell it.
You can smell pink moisturizer. That went through it like, oh my God. And the jam.
Oh, yeah, the brown one. When that flaked though. Oh my God, that was horrible.
And the thing is, we used to sculpt it to our face.
Oh my God, the slicks. Remember when people used to do slicks, yeah? And they used to put gems on it.
Oh yeah. I think I've done that a couple of times.
And they'll put the gems around there.
Me.
I couldn't never
I love a gem. Huh?
I couldn't slip my hair down properly on my forehead.
Too curly?
No, because I used to sweat a lot.
You're very embarrassing.
I used to sweat a lot, so it would always lift.
You're very embarrassing. Do you know that?
Because you know school, like secondary school, especially, I used to just go there to play.
And like we would play.
We'll play. So
we
I'm
would
sweating
play.
at lunch. Like, I used to sweat too much to be able to slick it down. I went to school to play.
I remember we used to cut our own bangs and then we'd have the quiff and then when it would grow out, that's when we would slick it
down.
Oh my God.
I never cut bangs though. Sorry, I wasn't that brave.
Did you never?
But I used to just straighten it and like have it to the side. Just like a young.
I have a picture of this.
You have a picture of that?
Yeah.
And then remember when I used to get tracks? But my tracks, oh my God, if I find a picture, I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up somewhere here. The first time, my first ever weave, tragic. I think back then you pay like £5 per track.
Okay.
And I think I only got 3. So the rest was my hair. I looked like I was part of Kiss.
But no, that was a look. So I was going through pictures recently and I realised a lot of us looked like emo kids.
Yes, like the heavy fringe.
Yeah, and then
with the 3 tracks. It was giving very much. It was giving turn around and die. It was giving that.
It was very Avril Lavigne.
It was very.
Yeah.
All I needed was like heavy eyeliner and I would have been there. That weave was tragic.
No, we did it because remember that we were getting the coal eyeliner
under the eyes.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it must have been very rock like, influence.
I wasn't going for rock. I know I wasn't, but that's where I ended up. That's where I ended up.
No, it was very Katy Perry, gym class heroes.
Yeah,
that type of vibe.
Yeah,
that kind of.
I actually used to listen to them around that time as well. I actually used to listen to them. So, but I wasn't influenced by that. That wasn't the look that I was going for. But that's the look I fell into. Because no one told me that when you get tracks, you actually need to like maintain your actual hair as well and like straighten it properly, etc., so it can look nice. So I just used to comb it. So the tracks will be falling down, but my hair is now coming out. So the track is fighting to come down, but then my hair's coming out. So you'll see it. Hopefully I can find the photo and I'll put it up. But it was tragic.
Now, first ever weaves are always really horrible.
And I thought I was hot. I remember when I got that particular hairstyle, the amount of guys I linked just so they could see my hair.
You're cute. You're so
Not
cute.
knowing that I was going around looking like an emo with my heavy fringe.
So
And frayed tracks. It was premium 2 tracks as well. So you know that thing was finished by week 1.
Can I just say that premium 1 and premium 2 were the tracks to get? I remember like I had, what was it? It's like I was probably like 17 and I had some kind of graduation ceremony. I don't know if it was NRA or whatever.
It must have been NRA.
No, because NRA had the bun. So it probably when we were 16 and we're finishing school and I got premium 1 or 2. I can't remember which. And like, it didn't look good. And I think at the time I was like, look at my weave. It was nice.
Premium 2, I think because we were too broke for human hair, but we thought we were above synthetic hair. It was like that perfect in between. And then we moved on to Remy, which I've now actually just realized it is synthetic hair.
Is it?
I think it is. It's definitely not human hair. Because that thing will only last about 6 weeks max. And that's if you're looking after it. But like, yeah, I remember going from premium to Remy and then finally making the leap to actually buy human hair. That even sounds wrong, to buy human hair. It
sounds so wrong. When you say it like that, I'm like...
It actually sounds wrong, like, to buy human hair. To buy human hair. Because I still have my thoughts about that. But yeah, I just remember like premium 2 being like the best that we could get at that time. Like, okay, cool. Like, it's not human hair, but it acts like it. Like, I think that's how they used to market it. But girl, after the second week, I remember one time I got a bob with it, yeah, and the ends were so burnt it used to scratch my neck. At the
what?
back.
So it melted?
Yeah.
Hardens.
It had hardened so much it was actually scratching the back of my neck. Like, I had a rash just from the constant friction of the premium 2 at the back.
Do you know what? When you say it, like, there's certain things that I feel like now, when we talk about it or when we see pictures, we can smell it. Yeah. That burnt smell.
The burnt smell.
Heart.
The pink jam. Pink lotion. I constantly smell of pink lotion and pink spray.
Lotion smell is imprinted in my brain.
There's someone that... someone used to go to school with that used to constantly smell of curl activator. Yeah, you can literally smell her like before she came around the corner because it was just curl activator. And one time she turned her head super quick and I was behind her. I legit, the curl activator went in my eye.
I just remember like just the pink moisturizer. So many of us used it and we would lather our hair with pink moisturizer so much that everyone smelt of it.
Yeah, I feel like every black girl in our school smelled like pink lotion.
Yeah, that just...
Everyone.
And for, like, really and truly, yeah, not all of us had business using it. Because, like, pink, now, it's quite heavy for my hair.
Yeah, very heavy. So when you said not all of us had business using it, I looked at you.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me. Like, it was just heavy. Like, a lot of stuff, like, I would use... Oh, that's like, so for ages, we used to go to Black Hair Shop. Obviously, my dad will get all his stuff from Black Hair Shop. So I'd be going to this Black Hair Shop and I'd see like the shampoo with the prettiest girls on it. And I'm like, I want my hair to look like this. I want my hair to look like this. Everybody who'd ever take me into shop, which is my dad, my aunts and stuff like that, would continue dragging me past it. I like wouldn't let me look at it, wouldn't buy it. And I'm like, can you buy this one for me, please? Everyone was just like, no. Only for me to realise later, it was relaxer I was asking them to buy. But I just wanted to look like them. Because, you know, there's certain girls in our school who had their hair done like that and their hair was perfect. Like they have the little bobbles and it'd be so slick and like...
Yeah.
I wanted to look like that.
Yeah, not relaxer. You know, relaxer actually... Do you know there was actually... Was it last year on Twitter when all the girls in the relaxer boxes came out and they said their hair weren't even relaxed?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing it.
The amount of times I used to go to the hairdresser like, I want this hairstyle and it would never come out looking like theirs. It would never come out looking like theirs. I think one time I used the girl on the box as a reference to my Holy Communion.
Oh.
And it came out so different. I actually cried. So the chair cried. I just didn't even know what to do because I walked there by myself. Remember, I'm a very independent 8-year-old. So I walked to the hairdresser by myself. My mom gave me the money.
Oh, poor baby.
I walked to the hairdresser by myself and I said, I want this one. And she did it so differently. I cried.
The poor woman. What could she have done
She
better?
could have done nothing. I remember actually, no, she recurled it.
Okay, fine.
Still didn't look the same. So I just gave up. She's like, your hair's too short. She said it wasn't even short, but it was shorter than the girl's hair on the box.
Because their hair was really long.
It was really long and full, and only for them to come out and say they never relaxed their hair. So we were just going through it in the hairdresser. Literally going through it, not knowing that we're competing with people who haven't even touched that product. Because I find that relaxing makes your hair thin as well. Yeah. Like if you have full hair, it makes it thin.
Yeah.
So
the whole thing is to become more manageable.
Yeah.
Really?
So like you're looking at the girl on the box, she's got about like 8-9 curls in her head, and you can only manage to get 2 because the relaxer has just reduced your hair to like 3 strands max.
I am so lucky. Like my black family said, no, young girl. No.
You had no business relaxing your hair. You had no business relaxing your hair. There's absolutely no way. But bro, do you remember Eskimo boots?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
I was thinking about them the other day. I remember Eskimo boots. I remember wearing Eskimo boots, to non-school uniform day in year 6. I feel like the baddest bee ever to ever step through those school gates. I felt like the baddest bee. My Eskimo boots, I remember I wore it with pattern tights and my mini skirt.
I know this look. I love when you reference looks and you just know straight away.
I had the kinky afro, burgundy and black kinky afro twists. And they were like, my parents let me get it slightly longer than usual. So I just felt like the baddest bee. And I think I fancied was it Shandon at that time?
You love Shandon. So
I thought, that this was it. Like this, if he ever had any doubt in his mind about me, this outfit was going to win him over. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
No, I'm
like, this is it. Like, this is me being a woman. Like, I was starting to go through puberty. My chest is starting to grow. I was like, this is it.
Little A cups.
What? Baddest bee. You can't touch me. What? The teachers could never.
Did Shannon say anything?
Nah.
Nope.
Did my wife even look my way? Did he even look my way? Didn't say nothing.
Rejection from so young.
Rejection from so young. But you know, with primary school, I'm sure I had a new crush like every year. So every school year, I'd pick a victim and I'd hone in.
Did you?
Do you remember? It wasn't Jack. What was his name? He was the year above us. So I was in year 1 and he was in year 2. What was his name? There was a white boy. I can't remember his name.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
For you. Not crazy in general.
Not crazy in general.
Not crazy in general.
I'm very much like
She's
Nigerian.
very Nigerian.
I can't remember his name. It wasn't Giles. It began with a G.
Gregory?
No. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But yeah, it was like some white boy. Huh?
Greg? Am I just saying names now?
Yeah, no, he wasn't in our year. He was in the year above.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because we used to see him.
Jonathan?
No, I said a G.
Sorry.
I said a G. No, he used to come into the computer room.
Yeah.
When we used to do our lessons, remember it used to be one class on one side and one class on the other side. So you could have 2 classes in there, and he used to come in. I feel like it was either a Wednesday or a Thursday afternoon because that's when we used to have like IT. And he would come in at the same time. And I would just literally just be like obsessing over him. But I found that every school year I was just choosing a victim and I would like hone in on them. Literally like that's the love of my life. Like we're going to get married. And then summer will come and I'll forget about them. Then I'll come into school and I'll be like, oh wait, I think I like you. And then that will be it for the year. Like I just pick a flavor every year. Actually, there was one time when it was reciprocated.
From who? No, from who?
And they broke up with me during lunch by doing Chinese whispers along the table. Who was it?
What?
And like, it was like 2 days. I think it was him.
What?
I think it was a white boy. and we dated for 2 days, and then he broke up with me by doing Chinese whispers and basically saying that they should pass it on to Steph. And he said that he didn't like me anymore.
Kids are
promise you,
cold though.
I literally found out
Kids are horrid.
whilst I was eating my turkey drumsticks, actually,
before
with
Jamie
the
Oliver,
potato, with the
Before
potato
Jamie
waffles, and the cake with the icing, the school cake with the icing. But they used to give us custard on top, which
Yeah,
I
they
find defeats the purpose. But I remember that day so well because Kenna was the one that passed on the message to me. And he hated me back
Now
then.
he would have said it that most
So that-
blunt.
it sweeted him for him to for him to be the one to have the honor to break the news to me. He loved it. But yeah, I remember that. That was the only time I had primary school romance that was reciprocated. That was tough.
Yeah, I could have. Yeah,
You broke up with me via Chinese whispers. I've actually suffered in this life. Chinese whispers. So not only are you breaking up with me, now the whole table knows because they've had to.
it's horrible. No, that was cold. That's
Oh my
really
God.
cold.
No, I'm thinking about
Primary school
you're
was
just waiting.
Primary school was a time.
That was a time, I miss it.
I hated it.
I actually miss it.
Going to that, I hated that.
Because there was no responsibility.
No,
The things
also
that we thought were big.
Also no accountability.
Yeah, that's true. Also no accountability.
Every day.
School was wild.
Every day I was running to one Miss John Rowe's office. Anyway. Escobar boots. No, I've suffered.
I'm sorry.
The trauma.
Private school is just triggering for you.
Oh, you mentioned Crush and all I thought was Blade.
Oh my. No, his name was Blaze.
Blaze, that's
And
it.
he came from Nigeria.
He did come from Nigeria.
Claiming that he was 10. That boy was not 10. I'm going to cut this out. That boy was not 10.
Anywho, right. So there were Eskimo boots. Also, oh my God, the Uniqlo jackets when we was in secondary.
Mm-hmm.
The bright. So we all had bright blue. I had a bright blue one. We're going to put a picture. Bright blue one, bright pink one, green.
And everyone was going down to West End, Oxford Circus, Uniqlo to go buy those coats.
Is it because we didn't have one in Stratford then, did we?
Nah. Stratford one came a couple of years ago. Before that, Uniqlo, the main Uniqlo store was in Oxford Circus. So people on the weekend would make the trip down to go.
I got my Uniqlo jacket. And also you got to remember that it was around about the time, I think just after that it was, or just before that it was dropping. So remember we'd have the long, the Primark long sleeve t-shirts.
Tops.
And then the vest.
Yeah.
The layered.
On top. You had to layer up. It was imperative that you layered up.
And this makes sense because remember, oh my God, because it was a part of that emo era, because you'd have the long sleeve top, then the short one on top, and then you'd have the slick, the fringe, and then
the headband, the thin one.
Yeah,
the thin headband.
Yeah.
Then you have the claw clip at the back, holding up the fan at the back. You know, we used to make the fan with the ponytail.
Oh, and that's back. Claw clips are back.
Yeah,
so...
claw clips. Actually, that fan thing is back now as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that trends. Do you think dummies will ever come back? Remember when people used to hang dummies on their bags or have them around their neck and actually suck it?
People was me.
Certain people used to suck it.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Certain people that had no business sucking the dummy.
Say it with your chest.
Some people took it too far and used to suck it. And you know what? We're here judging the anime people, but is it not you people like you that are fueling it? Because what are you doing sucking a dummy at 14?
At 14. No, I even went bare far. So I had a dummy, real dummy. We had the light up dummies that they were selling. Why were they selling them?
In shops.
Is that it?
Yeah.
They had those everywhere.
Because you could get that same shop, you could get Scooby-Doo's as well.
Oh.
Remember Scooby-Doo's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were everywhere. And I'm not thinking what was the trend?
Stratford in shops was the hub of all the crap that you could get. Any trend,
the big diamond earrings, you could get in there as well.
The neon socks, neon tutus.
Oh my God, the stripy socks as well.
All the way up.
The tutus, you're right. So I went far. So I had a normal dummy.
Mm-hmm.
I am chaos as an individual. I had the light up dummy, and then I even got baby bottle.
That was a traumatic era.
Now let me say, yeah, I was 14 and my mum had it. She was confiscating these things like no one's business. And I'm just getting it. Obviously, they're like £1, £2 at a time. I'ma just get it back. And like, but it was weird. It was a weird trend. I don't know. Where did we learn it?
I don't know where you got the baby bottle from. I just was
No,
like,
but you know, the thing with me though.
I didn't see any other person with a baby bottle apart from you.
No, but the thing with me though is I will take something and once I indulge in it, I'm gonna take it right to hell. I'm gonna take it bare far. Like remember with me, there's no in between.
There's no in between. It's either I
don't do it or I'm in the gutter. Like, so I just went all that. And even that, like, guilty confession. I'ma still play with some baby food now and then.
Do you know what?
The pureed fruits?
No, not the pureed fruit. But the rice pudding. The Heinz rice pudding for babies slaps. No, even the roast dinner. Have you had the roast dinner?
No, I haven't gone that far. I haven't done the savories yet.
Bangs. The roast dinner, Heinz roast dinner. Oh my, bangs. When I used to feed that to my brother, it used to be one for you, one for me. One for you.
You had reason. When I was 14, I was just buying it to buy it.
Weren't you buying rusks?
No, I didn't. I never got on the rusk. But girls in our school would be on rusk.
I had a rusk or two. Those are nice. Baby food bangs. Like, they be eating.
Yeah, like I remember when I was 14, again, it was a weird era. So there's baby bottles, there's dubbies, there's baby food. But now I saw someone post about it actually. And they were like one of their kind of weight loss tips. And again, it sometimes comes across like I'm really on weight loss. I like to eat what I like to eat. I don't like controlling myself in that way. I just want to work out what I eat. Work out instead of having to be very strict on what I eat, right? But she was like, oh, when you're on a journey to try and lose weight and stuff like that, like those baby snacks work better than crisp and stuff like that because obviously there's less salt and sugar in them.
Oh, no, actually that is a point because even with like crisps and stuff like skips, like things that are marketed more towards kids tend to have lower calories and much less additives.
Additives and like salt. Yeah. So then someone said that those baby snacks are actually good to use instead of like crisp and stuff that we wouldn't actually snack on. So then I've gone back to like, I'm not going to lie, I love fruit and a little pureed fruit. Because really and truly, adults can't get like pureed fruit, like fruit stuff.
Yeah, but they do. The thing with the pureed fruit is that you have to watch the sugar content.
Because there's a lot of sugar. Yeah, and less fiber, obviously, because it's broken down. But it feels for me, but me and Steph had this conversation because like, Steph still can't believe that I eat cakes and chocolates. Because like all she sees me eat is fruit because I love fruit. Fruit is my dessert, it's my breakfast, it's my snack. It's like, I love it. But this girl will be like, girl, you don't eat chocolate. What are you talking about?
I just can't imagine her being like eating normal food. Every time I see she's like peeling something or opening something up, cracking it open like a fruit or something. And it's not like a normal fruit. It's always like an exotic fruit that looks like I would be allergic to it. Like it could kill me. So when I hear her talking about like normal food, like sweets and cakes and chocolates and stuff, it just feels very foreign.
It was like that get baked cake that I was trying to order, and you're like, "Do you even eat
she
this?"
She tried to get baked cake. I was like, "When did you start eating cake to even know about these people?" And she's on the website literally fighting for her life. I'm like, "But when did you even start eating cake?" I was so confused because it's a very me thing to do. Like I should be on Get Baked trying to get a chocolate cake delivered. But like she was the one fighting. She put me on to Get Baked. So I'm on the website like, right now I feel like I have to buy something because if she's buying it.
Yeah, that's what happened. You ended up trying to buy it.
It must be good. I'm like, why is she buying cake?
I like
cake. Like, you've changed. Remember in primary school, you're the one that always used to give me your apple.
Yeah.
I really liked your apple. Why didn't I have apples at home? I feel like I did have apples at home, but I didn't have your kind of apple.
Also, this is definitely gonna be in our adult finds, not this week, obviously, in a future week. But I'm finally getting a bread maker. And because I grew up on home baked breads, right? So every morning my dad would bake breads and not every morning, every 2-3 days, have a fresh baked loaf. And my parents were really against buying bread because, you know, it's falling down on the floor in the factory, da-da-da-da-da. Then we didn't, our bread maker broke and we hadn't, like, it's been like at least 7 years since I last had homemade bread, like homemade myself. Mm-hmm. And I've come to understanding I don't like bread from the supermarket, and I'm gonna make my own.
I mean, oh my God, remember when you used to season your sandwiches?
What do you mean season?
When you used to make sandwiches, yeah. I think one time I had a bit and it slapped and you started making it your thing. But like you'd put like dried herbs in your sandwich. I don't think you remember.
No, but that's normal though.
No, it's not.
No, but you season.
you use cooking seasonings on your sandwich, like in your sandwich.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
No, but like, yeah, because like you put pesto in the sandwich. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but no, you were putting like dried herbs, like you know what you.
No,
would
but I
cook
put
with
dried herbs in everything though.
on a sandwich.
Yeah, why not?
No, too much texture. But back then that was like your thing. But anyway, should we move on to Reddit Realness?
Yes.
I can see that we're running out of time. So yeah, as usual, I scroll through Reddit on a daily basis to educate, to catch up on the mess and judge people. I'm joking. But yeah, I had this. I'm joking. But this week I actually came across an interesting dilemma. So I'm gonna read it out. And we can talk about it quickly.
Okay.
Cool. The title, which basically gives away the mess. I hired a private investigator to watch my fiance on her girls' trip, and now I'm torn. In fact, do you want to read this?
Yeah, could do.
Because I'm always reading the Reddit Realness. Let me not look like the only messy person here.
Right.
Because you like gist.
I love a bit of gist. Hired a PI to watch my fiance on her girls' trip, and now I'm torn. To cut a long story short, my fiance and I have been together for 5 years. Every year, she goes on this girls-only trip with her close friends. Something in my gut has been bothering me about these trips. Maybe it was the slight changes in her behavior afterward or the cryptic conversations I'd overhear. Instead of directly confronting her, I did something I'm deeply ashamed of. I hired a private investigator to watch her during her recent trip.
This one has budget.
Wow. I got back the results a few days ago, and as much as I regret violating her privacy, my suspicions were not unfounded. The PI presented the evidence of her being unfaithful. It shattered my heart.
Oh, the storytelling.
Now, I'm caught in this storm of emotions. On one hand, I deeply regret snooping and not trusting her enough to talk to her about it. On the other, the betrayal from her side feels even more significant. I love her, but I can't see a future together anymore. How do I even approach this situation? Do I confess my snooping or just end things without revealing the reason? Any advice is welcome.
Do you know what? Yeah, with situations like this, I feel like how you found out is immediately cancelled as an offense because the cheating is the bigger offense. Like, have you ever gone through a guy's phone, yeah, and found something? Maybe this is me revealing my trauma. And found something, and then like you're confronting them about cheating, but then they're trying to flip it on you and make you see that the bad person because you went through their phone in the first place. No, just me. Okay, sorry. I find things out, but yeah, I always feel like the cheating automatically cancels out you committing the offense of like invading their privacy to find out.
I disagree.
Oh, you're toxic.
No, because my thing is, yeah, like, you found out what you wanted to find out. Like, if you ask
Yeah, but
for
why
trouble,
are you doing it?
Yeah, words. Yeah, true. Why am I doing it?
Why are you doing it?
But if you ask for trouble, you'll also find trouble.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be any trouble.
But you want hell.
No, but why are you even doing it?
But my point is, if you did it, you want to be in this situation.
No, because why are you doing it? Even if they went through, okay, cool. He hired the private investigator to spy on her. He actually found something, as it's been confirmed that she's
Yeah, but
cheating.
he also wanted to find something. So
no, because
now you should be happy now.
Really
Just
and
leave.
truly,
Just
there
go.
are situations that you hire the private investigator, you find that actually she's being faithful, she's not doing anything.
Now you're wrong, and now you are the gutter.
Okay, yeah, then you're the wrong end. Okay, cool, but she doesn't need to know about that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You know.
Yeah, but you didn't find anything, so there's no reason for her to find out.
Yeah, but now you.
But the only reason why now she may potentially find out is because she was actually guilty.
Fair, but I I always say this, like, see, like, there's a lack of trust in general, that should be a reason why you leave. First of all, if you realize you don't trust the person, go. But be it the case that you've now gone out your way to hire PI, detective, whoever, whatever trouble that comes to find you now, you have asked for it. You've said, this is what I want for myself. So now you found it. Game is game. You wanted to find trouble.
No, because really and truly, the ideal situation is that there's nothing to find. You're cheating. That is the offense. Not me hiring a private investigator. You just made it very obvious that something's going on. So now I went to go and look to confirm, and you confirmed it.
That's your crazy though. That's your crazy talking.
That's not my crazy talking.
It's your crazy talking.
That is okay.
When
cool.
I heard it,
could he have found a way to find out that was free? Maybe.
Yeah.
But the fact that he found something cancels the offense of hiring a private investigator. Because now she's guilty. Basically, he was just gathering evidence.
Yeah, true. But so yeah, she's guilty, and he can say to her, I found out. But now you both look mad. Well, she's mad for cheating.
But I'm mad.
He's mad.
I'm the faithful one.
Yeah, but now you're just trying to top. You're just trying to top.
No.
It's a power play at this point.
No,
it's
not
ego.
because it can't. Me snooping cancels. That's cancelled as an offense because your cheating cancels it out because that's the bigger offense.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It's not about what is solution oriented. It's not what's best for the relationship. It's not what's best. You're not thinking about the relationship and what is the most what's the best solution. You're thinking about who is the worst one, who can top one another.
Well, yes, because we're already in a pickle. You're cheating. You're cheating, so you're automatically the worst one. I just went to go look for the evidence.
Nah, but you both look mad. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the cheating's worse.
So
cheating is bad.
Okay, so do you
think she started it?
Of course she started.
No, she started the hell. But you let us know that you two are mad, so you'll finish the hell. Now you want to like my advice would be just gotta go. Don't explain. Just leave.
I know he definitely shouldn't explain how he found out because that is
because now you've been cheated on and you look mad.
And also, I would love to know how much the private investigator charged because you must have budget.
Yeah, definitely.
There was definitely a cheaper way to find all of this out, and that's why I go through her phone. Do I advise people to go through their partner's phones? No. But if you're so curious to the point that you're hiring someone to spy on her, you might as well have gone through her phone.
You might as well have gone through her phone.
And that would have saved you money.
And you
now,
look less mad.
You look less mad.
Now you look mad.
You can't tell her that you hired a private investigator because you look creepy.
Yeah, that's it. You look so creepy.
You look creepy.
And I get insecurities will lead you. I get how anyone will get there. Don't get me wrong. But also, to let someone know that you got there.
Yeah. You're going to have to lie and say you went through her phone, you know. Or just don't even say how you found out.
Yeah, you just be like, I just feel like sometimes you got to play it off like, I just feel like we're not in the right space together. It's not working for me. Like,
no, pull up on cheating. Don't waste your money. Say that you're leaving because she's cheating.
Yeah, but then you can say, I feel like something's going on.
But don't say that you hired a private investigator.
I'd say, just say like, I know something's going on. I can feel it. Like, I can feel it.
Yeah, my intuition.
That's it.
No, in fact, no, say you saw something, but just don't say it was a private investigator. Because intuition is not enough. That's not enough evidence. In court, that can't carry you.
Yeah, but then, of course it can't carry you. Well, we're not in court, crazy.
This is court.
Anyway, no, because you're not bound to stay with anybody. You don't need to, if like something doesn't feel right, you can go.
Okay, cool. But if it was like he found out in a way that was free, I'll be like, okay, cool, you don't have to say anything. But you don't waste your money.
Well, no. Because this is why I said it's ego. Because it's not about wasting your money. What he's got the PI to do is to confirm his feelings.
Exactly. Confirm it. So now that you have evidence, you say, I'm leaving because you are cheating. Don't ask me how I know.
No, but you don't need to say that because now for his benefit, he found out what he needs to find out to then move along without making himself look crazy.
No, but, okay, don't say private investigator, but I feel like you should say, I'm leaving because you're cheating.
And then when it says, oh, but no, I'm not.
But
how
it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. You don't even have to answer her questions after that because it's over. You're cheating.
Yeah, true.
You don't even need to explain any further. Just don't say private investigator.
Yeah, it's just like, you're cheating, burn the bridge. We're not having no more conversation. I know you're cheating. I'm done, yeah?
And also, you like to waste money. You're hiring a private investigator. You could have hired me. I would have done it for a fraction of the price. But now I need to go home and search how much private investigators are charging because
Why would you ever need to know that?
because do you know how good I am at finding things out?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Get your bag, baby.
All I need is like a corner of a hand. I'll find the person for you. Like, hit me up. But yeah, tell her that you're breaking up with her because she's cheating, but don't tell her how you found out.
Yeah.
Save yourself a
100%.
disgrace.
Don't disgrace yourself. You've already been disgraced. Don't let her have anything more on you.
Yeah, and save your money, man. You got too much money to spend. Put that into your ISA or something. Cool. Let's quickly go through adult find of the week before we wrap up. I can't believe we're even on our third episode. This is crazy. But my adult find of the week is actually the Red Ken Mega Soft shampoo and conditioner. So with this, so for the longest time growing up, I always thought that I could only use like products marketed to black hair. Problem with that is that it used to dry my hair out, and literally I actually believe it actually contributed to my hair breaking so easily. So about a year or two ago, I started using Red Ken Mega Soft shampoo and conditioner. Now I always used to see it and I always used to like think, okay, it's not for me because I naturally thought that Red Ken was marketed to Caucasian people or people with a certain hair texture. But actually I was pleasantly surprised when I first used it. It really hydrated my hair, restored my curls, and my hair just felt really soft and hydrated. And I found that when I was using it, I didn't need to use as much grease on my hair or like heavy oily products because it was moisturized. So yeah, that is my adult five of the week. I have recently gone back to using it because I've colored my hair recently. So I'm really trying to make the effort to look after my hair. It is a bit spenny. I believe it's like £50 on Look Fantastic for both the shampoo and conditioner, but it does last a while. And to be honest, I feel like it's fully worth the money, especially if you're really trying to get serious about looking after your hair. So yeah, that is my adult find of the week. Do try it. If you do try it, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how you find it. If you find it bad, don't let me know because a good review's only. What about you?
Mine this week is TikTok sent me. It's another TikTok sent me. And it's Naturium multi-oil body wash. Because the way it's not an everyday body wash, can I just say, because it's like £28. And not to say because it's £28, not everyday body wash, but like switch it up because this is it leaves your skin silky, it leaves your skin soft, it's nice. But then sometimes you want like a wash, do you get what I mean? Like they have other versions, so they have like a salicylic.
Yeah, I used that one. I think I got the glycolic one,
yeah,
and the salicylic one. Those are really good.
Oh, the multi-oil though, when you just come out, you just feel smooth. Oh, yeah. So that is obviously I switch it up. So I've got like my everyday kind of stronger body wash, and then this will be like twice a week, kind of just I want a bit of luxury on my skin, or I'm going out somewhere and I just want to feel soft and supple. So yeah, it is again a bit spenny. Actually, yeah, 28.
So, is
shower
this 28?
gel. 28. Okay.
But you know, it is quite big, so it does last a
Yeah,
while.
it lasts a long time. But yeah, it's really good. That's me.
And I guess that brings us to the end of the show. I say show. I'm just
The pods.
It brings us to the end of the pod. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, etc., please do leave us a review, a good one, please. As many 5 stars as we can get, it all helps in terms of pushing us on the platform and getting us discovered. Obviously, this is our 3rd episode. So
oh baby,
whatever you can do, share it if you did enjoy this episode. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Also, let us know if there's anything that you want us to talk about or like any adult finds that you've had, because like we'd love to know about stuff. Like we just
put us on. I love being put on.
But in the meantime, see you later, guys. Have a great week. Bye.